back to Chasing the Dream on Alma, Missouri. We're on the second part of April now, year 4. In the last episode we did some spraying, tidied up some things. We got peas planted, and here we are putting corn in now. See how much seed we run through and fertilizer. This ground was pretty fair on the nitrogen level for what we need for corn, so I think might need a little bit, but I would imagine if anything we might have to fill this planter once with fertilizer. Not to jinx myself, I hope, but you see it pretty yellow, more towards the greenish yellow, so that's good. And only a little bit of fertilizer seems to be making a big difference. Seed will probably actually burn through pretty. Actually, I can look up there. Actually, yeah, 12 seeds to the square meter, so it's gonna go pretty quick on that. Yeah, we're already down to 83% on one stretch, but the big thing here will be we are gonna have to spray herbicide on this. We did the herbicide on the peas as well last episode. So they're all set up there, and yeah, we're just pretty much gonna work this. Looks like he's running pretty good. What I didn't think about till now was we might have got away running the smaller tractor on this. Maybe not. Probably actually could have. I also want to look at what's sale. Nothing really on sale. Roller. Let's go to our small tractor. 175 for that. And planters. 120. So I may actually switch that out because I want to run some digestate on our meadow. Or meadows, I should say. So actually, let's jump over to that. Looks like everything for the most part is fine with this, so we'll run this over. I'm going to actually use the 145 on this because it should do the job. Did not think about overkill on that because it's like, well, whatever, but we want to get some digestate down as well. So we're going to head up here. No, driving right across the field, but it'll all get worked in. It's pretty firm out here now. We haven't had rain for a little bit. Let's get this guy over here, and we'll run in here, and let's stop this guy. Back up, right? Field 18, planter. We don't really have, I guess. So planting, and then we will save course. Field 18, planter, 9 meters, I think. Pretty sure that's what that is. Let's unhook this guy. Pull up here. I might have put too much lime on this field. Says it's just right, but it's just not, really going into it. Probably should have turned the soil over, get rid of the weeds and stuff and so on, but I mean, we're gonna go after it now. We want to get this corn planted. Let's see what we got here. So we want to clear current course. We want to load that course. Perfect. Nearest waypoint, and should be good, and it looks like it's gonna pull that pretty well. $554 vehicle running cost. Wonder where that just hit us from. It's a pretty steep amount, so we'll cook right by him with this. We'll go up, grab the digestate while that's planning, and excuse me, a little bit of a dry spell there, but Yeah, now see that field up there, that's looking pretty heavy in lime as well now. Maybe it's just because they're drying out so much that lime sits on top. Probably should have turned it in, then, or planted lime, then turned the soil over. Would have been a better bet, but oh well. With the new textures, it at least doesn't look like it's been snowed on, so that is the bright side of it, right? Alright. But yeah, I have to remember now that this is our large tractor. And I'm gonna go do that side meadow first, where we got our hay bales off of. Figured that'd be the easiest to get this going, and then we'll take care of that meadow down there. I can't remember if it was last episode we were talking about it. Let's get this backed up a little bit. Don't want to get the road. Someone said just bale grass bales, and it might be a little simpler. You don't have to worry about that harvester jamming up now and then, but we'll see. There's really nothing up here, I think, to monitor as far as and actually, I want to just double check that. So, if yeah, that's not part of the soil. So we'd actually have to plow this over, which means essentially what I'm doing is for show. As you can see, it's not the same, so I just kind of didn't think about that one. So it'll grow back, it just won't be the same yield, and it'll probably take a lot longer. But we can throw some digestate down over here. Like I said, we'll probably go, you know, back and forth a little bit here. Give ourselves a headland, and then we can just go up and down. Looks like we are going to burn through it pretty quick. And we haven't redone the soil map on this field yet, and I'm not too worried about it. I think we can, you know, use this as kind of a test of how long you can go before you have to redo the soil samples. Because it's really been a while since I've done that. Usually on other saves, I just kind of roll through that and set a rule of thumb every 3 years. I just repurchase the soil information. Or I'd have the actual soil tester, and I would do that, so. That's what I've done in the past. This is, yeah, 4 years, so stretching it. Actually, this field is only, though, I think, on its 3rd year. Because we bought this field after our 1st year. Maybe we bought it after our 2nd year. It's actually a unknown situation, I guess. I wonder if there's a way I can go back. I don't think any of the records would show that far, so I'd have to go back to the video when we purchased that property. But, like I said, we'll run down, we'll get this side of it done. Actually, let's go. Oh, we don't want that. We want E. And there we go. So what I don't want is what we're getting. So we want to auto with that. That looks much better. Now we'll just do the headlands up and, yeah, do 2 down here as well. Great demand at the diner. What is on demand? See if we can see if we have anything the diner needs. We do not have anything that the diner needs. It would be on that stock market watch. Great little mod, by the way. I'm wondering how long before I get a Cedar alert. Well, looks like he's turning around already. Or planter alert. Looks like he's already kind of turning around. Figure that out after. But, yeah. So we are rolling through spring. Gonna keep my eye out, I think, for a larger sprayer. Also, I don't know if I had this done last episode, but we got those trees knocked down out of the way, so we'll plow up some of that eventually. I may even mow what's there right now, just to kinda, you know, take up that space. We get on the track here. But it'll be nice to have, we'll swing over, nice to have a longer field there. Definitely more acreage now to work with, and we can square that up a little bit too. So it'll be good. Looks like I was a little off on my lines here. I should be able to pivot right around on this, like so. So we'll be able to use up a little digestate. I see a dark ring. It's almost like that worker's doing the circle around the pond already on the second pass. Kind of hoping I see him come over the hill sooner than later. But then they can get most of the headlands done and see, oh, there he is, so. Looks like he's just circling. To figure that out. When we go to fill this up by digestate, we'll take a gander at what's going on over there. Can't tell if he's just in a jam and doing the usual AI work group thing, where they're just, you know, forgetting how to back up equipment. I mean, that planter shouldn't be too challenging to back up, but I could be wrong. And we're gonna make it to the end. Wow, just short. Alright, let's run back. We'll leave the GPS lines on, whatever. Oh, cut right through. No stop sign on this side. I think I just noticed that for the first time after all the time I've been playing on here. So it definitely looks like he did the loop. I can see now that's what it was going on. Like I said, we'll get this filling up with digestate because we got plenty over here. And then we're going to go to the map. And definitely did the loop. And not really sure what's going on here. So looks like it wants us to get back on the track here. I like how this year's course plate has all the intermittent runs and lanes so you can kind of see. But let's get that drop. 19% left, just 6 bushels. And should be good for a minute. Gonna get about 2 headlands after doing that loop around the pond, but that section is now done. As predicted, they were going into a spin fit. So, what are you to do, you know? And this is already filled, so this filled up pretty quick. So, I'm gonna go right down the hill. Ramp up some speed. Full tanker. I should be able to enter right back in over there without too much of a drop off. I didn't look at it, not that I would do it, it's removing things in the cemetery. Has anybody ever tried to demolish any of that? And turn it back on. So we should get most of this done with this tank. And it looks like my width is just a little bit off. So if I do this, no. Yeah, I want to bring it in a little bit. There we go. It should be better. 'Cause it keeps leaving that little half strip. And I think this right here, if we bring that in like we did, one notch, it should adjust the lines to be pretty smooth. Could also be the offset. Looking at it now. But I think it's trying to pick up on the offset of that pipe. Because see how it sits off to the side? That's what it should be adjusting for, and it does look like it's right to the lines now. I think we got GPS. What I should start doing is using enhanced vehicle control, I believe is what it is. Farm sim guy, got a nice sim dashboard set up for that, and that is sharp. You know, watching him test that out and do some things with it, it's running pretty smooth. So, and there's our seeder needing to be refilled. So we'll hop over to that, and I'm still getting a line here. So that might be a work with issue. But I think what we'll do is we'll finish this up and down section right here. If I go Control S, right, with increment, I don't like that. If we go auto, see if that tightens it up with an overlap. Should, because we don't want that. See, it does it every other cycle, so we're gonna let that guy sit there for a second, because I want to get this figured out. I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it's because I'm recording, just completely forgetting. Yeah, see? Oh. No, there it is again. So it's just off right there. And it's every time we come back down this way is when it's doing it, so. But it's not far off. I mean, that one looks like it cleaned up a little more, so maybe that's what we need to adjust. Is still that width and bring it down. But we're gonna run over and we'll get that planter taken care of. See y'all in a bit. Alright, so we're moving along. We got all the digestate spread over in the meadow, so that's all set. Over here, actually what I should check is, yeah, nothing's popped up for sale. I'll zoom out here. Made some progress. Headlands are done. We did that section over there. We're now on the split. So should be able to roll through. We're definitely going to fill up quite a few more times. I would say probably 2 more fill-ups, if not 3 for seed, and definitely fertilizer. At least 1 more time. Maybe twice as well. Depends on the areas of the field. We'll go over to the map and I'll show you. And let's go. We know that's there. pH is good. We know that. Nitrogen. It's pretty green. Yep. Pretty green. So, should be good for corn. Be around 160, I think is what that is. Yeah, 160, 180 in the middle. So, pretty solid. But we'll get that done. Hopefully, get these environmental score up a little bit, because right now it is not quality. But we've turned some good yields though, so we'll see if we keep it going. You see there the seed rate That's the other map I was looking for. Pretty high in that middle. We're putting a lot of fertilizer down. But it's expected. I mean, that's silty clay right there. Not surprising. So it's going to burn through a lot of seeds, and we're here with soybean. So we will continue to work that out. Probably not going to continue recording as we take a flip around. So look how dark it looks over there with all that digestate. I did put it on pretty thick. I think we ended up going through over 100,000 liters of digestate. So always catching myself about to say slurry. Just because slurry tanker, I guess. But yeah, we'll fill this back up when this runs out, and I think that's where we're going to leave it for now. Just want to say thank you to everybody. We continue to climb closer to 1,000 subs. It's all of you who view the channel, share the content, smash the like button, comment, that help this channel continue to grow. And we're starting to get into some other series, I think, too. Trying to figure something out. So, everyone seemed to like the live stream I did. That was a hog wild farm on Tahitian. So, if you haven't seen that yet at this point, go check it out. It should be under Hog Wild, I think, is the playlist that it should divert those to after the live stream's over. But yeah, we're just about out of seed here. We got 2.7 bushels, but yeah. So I just want to say thanks, and until next time, Farmer Taz out.